originally, I just want to start off, stemmed from Jeremy buying a 25-cent hacky sack that I just recently threw away yesterday. This one right here. It's out of hacks and sacks. But we tried it because, okay, so we've always been playing a game of some sort. First it was a she slap, and then it was the water chug challenge where we chug a bunch of water and stuff like that. But doing these things that bring us together, it's like being in school with your friends, right? You're all doing the same thing, so you're all experiencing the same thing, but there's just a slight competitive edge. So when we're hitting each other in the arm with a sheath and it hurts real bad, it's like who can hit harder, right? When you're doing the hacky sack, it's like who can be the best hacky sack player. Even though there's really no winner, it's like we all want to potentially hurt each other, but that's the way guys work. It's like who can be the most disrespectful or offensive to each other, and that brings us closer together.
The hacky sack came around, and you know what it does is it just gets us out and it gets our I know, right? It just gets our movement going, and it gets us more relaxed when we come back in and 100% ready to get back on the phones and bang it out. So it helps us with our communication because we get all of our aggression out.
Any like frustration you've had with them or anything like that kind of comes out in the hacky, and then we're all happy and celebrating after we get done with it. So I think that's what it is for me, at least, because you don't always communicate, especially like guys, like a big group of guys, you're not always going to communicate like emotion to emotion. So I feel like this comes out in a different way.
Show up. On Instagram asking now or something?
So one of the things is like I'm huge into setting the intention, and so if we can get clear, it's only a 10-minute meeting. We get clear in that 10 minutes of what we want to create throughout our day. We get focused on, number one is celebrating our victories from yesterday. Number two is like what's that one or two things like we must do that's going to take us a little bit further to what we want to create.
Nope, not doing it. I refuse.
Not doing what?
Just stacking up chips. Stacking up chips.
Hey, cool.
What the? David Blaine? What?
Holy hell. We're magicians.
You think about freedom. Freedom is the ability to live life on your own terms. And one of the things that attracts more money into your life is the better you feel. The better you feel, the more you'll attract that. Challenges with most people around money, and for example, like the Financial Freedom Nation, that's the course and the Jumpstart program, but most people have frustrations about money, right? And so they're frustrated, or they just avoid it in general, or they doubt it, or like there's two things. Number one is people fear that they'll never be able to make or keep money, or number two is that they fear that they'll lose what they do get, right? And so that fear actually resists what we want. What do we really want? We want to have financial freedom. We don't want to have the stress, the fear, the worry, the doubt. So it doesn't happen because of, what's the way to put it, right? It's like going to the gym. You don't get motivated to go to the gym before you go. It's like afterwards you feel motivated, right? Like you don't get healthy before you eat healthy. You get healthy after you eat healthy. It's the same thing with the emotional guidance scale. Like you don't make more money and then feel better. You feel better and then make more money.